Welcome inside Kauffman Stadium. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Thunder going up against the Kansas City Royals. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about to get started. And on the mound for Kansas City in this one, Kris Bubic. What's the word on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's one away. So up next, Chipper Jones.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Foul ball there. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. One out, base is empty. On the ground to third. Whips it to first. And they get the out on Jones. Eddie Murray now at the plate. Line drive. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here in Kansas City and getting to start Jacob deGrom.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
We go to the bottom of the first. So up now for Kansas City, Michael Garcia. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
You always have to worry about the fastball when facing deGrom, Boog. I mean, it's an electric pitch for him, and he's usually pumping it in at about 100 miles per hour, which makes him one of the hardest throwing pitchers in the league.
And here it comes. And that skips into dirt. Breaking ball misses down and away. Fly ball center field. Brings it in. And there's one away. Dairon Blanco steps in for the Royals. Blanco, 31 years old, and he was born in Cuba. He swings and fouls one off. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Ball one, no strikes. And a foul ball.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And that's a fair ball. Around first. Digging for two. Throws to second. Not going to get him. He's in there. Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. Right side. Albies over to first in time. That's the third out. Back here at Kauffman Stadium. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Bubic back to work. Grounds one to short. Slings it across. Leadoff man retired here in the second. And now it's going to be Geraldo Perdomo. Out towards right center field. Canna on his way over. Hauls it in, 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Ian Happ up to hit. And a foul ball. Two outs. On the ground to third. And that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Here's Mark Canha. And that is out of play.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
And that's in for a strike. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And now it's Kyle Isbell. Inside, just missed. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
I got a ball, one strike.
Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
One ball, two strikes.
Strike three, and that's two in a row. Next is the Royals catcher, Freddie Fermin. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. On the ground, out to short. In the hole, jump throw. What a play, inning over. On to the third inning, and now Jonah Heim. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singy. This one lifted in the air, left field. Makes the grab after a long run. And there's one down. And now the right fielder, Chili Davis. And that is cut on and missed. It's 0-1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
One down, base is empty. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's the center fielder, Jake Mangum. Line to left and foul ball. Mangum checks his swing. Now an appeal to first, and he held up. The 1-1. On the ground. Fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. Throws off target as he slides in with a double. So the lineup flips over. Ellie De La Cruz getting ready to hit. Flied to left his first time. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. There's a ball. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. There's a strike.
One ball, one strike.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Mangum at third with two away. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouls it back with two strikes. 2 outs. And a swing and a miss. The battle. And we're back. And now the DH, Jack Caglione. That one catches the zone. Strike one. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-2 is the count.
Up and
That's a ball.
in. And that's ball one.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Swing and a foul straight back. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. And the slider just misses. And that one just missed off the outside edge. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
High fly ball out to left field. Happ makes the grab. 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Dairon Blanco. In the air, center field. Mangum makes the play. That is the inning. Back here in Kansas City, now the number 2 hitter, Chipper Jones. That one ripped. And this one looks like trouble. And it gets by him. And he's into second with nobody out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
So digging in, Eddie Murray. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Well, these guys, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at.
Line drive, base hit. They're waving Chipper home. He's in there.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Base hit, 1 run is in. Now the second run is in. Now they've got him in a rundown, and they put the tag on him for the out. So up next, Geraldo Perdomo. Flied to right his first time. And it's fouled away. One down, base is empty. Up the middle, base hit. Now the left fielder, Ian Happ, grounded out his first time. And there's a foul ball. Perdomo stands at first with 1 out. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that'll get down for a hit. To third, and he's out. Here's the catcher to hit, Jonah Heim. Fly to left his first time. Hit on the ground to short. Witt tosses to first. That ends the inning. And they bottom 4. And now the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Right through there for a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. You know, Boog, this is a player with some serious speed. In 2023, he became the first player in 20 years to record 2 infield hits and an inside the park home run in the same game.
Off the plate, and it's 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Pasquantino stands in now and watches strike 1. Fastball Fastball for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Heim down to first, and there's 2 gone following the strikeout. And next up for the Royals, Mark Canha. This one in the air, center field. Mangum coming on, and he makes the catch. And that's the inning. New inning getting started. Now it's the right fielder, Chili Davis. He's 0 for 1. Bubic back to work. That one misses. 1-0.
Well, these players doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now fly ball to right center. Canha hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Jake Mangum. Doubled his first time up. Swings through that. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one the other way. Lofton. Throw to first in time. Back to the top of the lineup. Now the third baseman, Elly De La Cruz. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here is Kyle Isbell. And that one is popped in the air, shallow center, and it drops in. And a good start to the inning.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
Squeezes it, and there's 1 down. Jack Caglione steps in for the Royals. In the air, left field. Hat corrals it, and there are 2 outs. And to the plate for Kansas City, Nick Lofton. Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save. And ball 1. That one misses, and it's 2-1. Hit on the ground to short. Perdomo to first, and the inning is top of the 6th inning. And now Chipper Jones. Out to short. Witt throws across the diamond, and they get the out on Jones. Next is switch hitting first baseman Eddie Murray. Foul ball. One down, base is empty. And that's fouled off. That's outside. And the count 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
First pitch swinging.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the third baseman, Michael Garcia. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Well, these Royals just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Makes the grab, one away.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand.
And that should be extra bases. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Heading for the plate. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And a 2-1 ball game now. One down, runner at third. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Vinny Pasquantino.
0-1's the count.
Ground ball left side, and that's just foul.
Ball.
With the tying run at third, here in the bottom of the sixth. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and he's up to 7 strikeouts. Canna in the box now, takes strike one. That pitch gets the inside corner, and it's 0-2. Some heat there at 98 miles. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, John Schreiber. Well, one-run game. Geraldo Perdomo digs in now. And that's outside. Ball one. And another ball. That's a laser base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And here is Ian Happ. And that one lifted in the air center field. Makes the grab, one down. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jonah Heim. 0 for 2 in this one. That's towards center. Isbell has this one sized up. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. So digging in, Chili Davis. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
2 outs. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That one almost got him.
2 strikes.
Stays alive. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Kyle Isbell. Splits the plate, and it's 0-1.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late? That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
There's the strike.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And there's 1 down. Stepping in, Freddie Fermin. In the air, left field, down the line. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that quickly, 2 away. So here's the Royals DH, Jack Caglione. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1's the count.
Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. Now on the bump, Carlos Estevez. Well, 1-run game. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jake Mangum. 1 for 2. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swings through that one for strike one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Blanco. And it's caught for the out. Here's Ellie. No matter what he does on the field, it feels exciting.
Ellie De La Show, partner, an electric player. No wonder they put him on the cover.
Ground ball right side. On to first. Play is made. 2 out. 2 outs. Base is empty. Chipper Jones will hit next. 1 for 3. Swinging a foul straight back. Very high with that one. Ball 1. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. This to center field. That one gets down for a hit.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
That's a ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Two outs. And that one fouled off.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And there's a hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
2 on, 2 outs. Fouled off. He was late. And that one fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
This one in the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Jones, the lead runner at second. Murray at first. 2 out of the inning.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
And that's outside.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're
on the tag, and he's out. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Nick Lofton. That one is absolutely belted. And that gets down into the gap. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Well, clearly he was ready.
Goose Gossage taking over on the mound.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Garcia in the box now. Takes strike 1. And a swing and a miss.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
With the tying run at second, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. He goes down looking. So up now for Kansas City, Dairon Blanco, 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. There's a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs. Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals. First pitch just misses. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That missed by a lot. And it's 2-1. There's a swing and a miss.
2-2 the count.
Swing and a ball popped up. Murray under it. Makes the grab. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Taylor Clark. And that bunted towards 3rd. Garcia. Not in time. He bunts his way aboard to lead off the frame. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Geraldo Perdomo. That's a strike. The 0-2. Cut on and miss. Curveball struck him out. Ian Happ, the next to hit. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Dives for it. Got it. Makes the play. Now the catcher up to hit. Jonah Heim, 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd. Josh Hader comes on trying to close it out.
Now this is an extremely confident pitcher. He loves the pressure. Actually likes the 1-run game better than a comfortable 3-run save opportunity because that's when he pitches his best.
Got him. 1 out. He's 2 outs away. And next up for the Royals, Mark Canha. And that drops in for a strike. Line, and that's a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Isbell in the box now. Takes strike 1.
1-1.
Not close with that one. And the count even 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground to short, could be 2. Perdomo tossed to second. Throw to first, but he beat it.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Fermin in the box now. Takes strike 1. Outside with a breaking ball.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
1 strike away. And it remains 2-2. Tying run at first, the winning run at the plate. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Great pitcher's duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game, and for these pitchers it really came down to a few key at bats. This was a fun one to watch.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.